we're continuing our pricing game called In the Bag, but now we're looking forward. So get out your crystal ball, because what we want to do is take the price of the items today and now look ahead 20 years to what they'll cost. Okay, Chawn, I believe you started first last time. So
Correct.
Loren, okay. Oh, hey, by the way, let's just recap the score. They both went over twice. So the score right now is 1-0. Loren is winning. They both twice. Okay, let's take the first item. We have 100% ground roast coffee, a 1 pound bag. Today it cost $5.60. In 20 years, Loren, what will it cost?
Today said it's $5.60? Is that what you said, $5.60?
Yes, $5.60.
Okay, I'm gonna say it is $8.89.
$8.89. Chawn, what do you say?
Ooh, I definitely feel like I want to go under that. So let's go with $7.50.
Okay, the projected cost, and I use the same rate of inflation that it's had the last 20 years. So on coffee, that happens to be 2.85% according to the U.S. Bureau of Labor and Statistics. So I applied 2.85% and I went forward from $5.60 20 years. I got $9.91.
Didn't go over, neither one of us.
And I think who's closer?
Loren.
I guess, did Loren go? Okay,
Yep.
So Loren is up 2-0. All the Loren fans in the audience are going crazy. Okay, here we go. Our next item in our pricing game is 100% beef, ground beef, 1 pound. Today we know it costs $4.68. 20 years from now, that's 2043. Chawn, what do you think it will cost?
Let's go with $7.01.
$7.01. Loren Merkle.
It would be easy for me to say 702, and I think I have it, but let's just go 793.
The actual retail price in 2043 is predicted at a rate of inflation of 3.6%, which is what's been on ground beef. I know, a little higher, is $9.50. $9.50. So Loren, that's you again, right?
It is.
There you
Time
go.
for a comeback.
Okay. Hey, Chawn, what's the score?
3-0.
You're within sight still, I think.
Object number 3 is a white pan loaf of bread. We know today that it costs $1.63 according to the U.S. Bureau of Labor and Statistics. 20 years from now, what will it cost? Loren?
$3.55.
$3.55. Chawn?
Let's go. I want to make sure I don't go over. So let's go with
$1.99.
$2.25.
Okay, the predicted rate with a 2.49% rate of inflation on bread, which is what it's seen in the last 20 years, is $2.67.
I'm off the board, or on the board.
Okay, I've got 3-1. And don't worry, just in case you're wondering, there is a showcase. So you're not going to want to go
That's
anywhere.
where my focus is.
Yes.
There is a showcase. But we say that, we talk about that because you look at those prices and they seem kind of high right now, quite frankly, because groceries have seen a big inflation rate lately. But 20 years from now, people are going, how am I going to sustain my lifestyle in retirement?
Yeah, and that's why we have to build inflation protection into your plan from day one. We can't wait 5 years, 10, 15 years down the road because then it's too late. So when we build out the plan, we have to talk about, here's the strategies to deliver income that you need for today's lifestyle, but here's the specific strategies that we're going to build into the plan to make sure that you can have your lifestyle that you want 20 years down the road.
And this is a reason or example why time is so valuable. We know inflation is going to be out there, and if the sooner that you can start building a plan, the sooner you can start implementing some of these strategies so that as you're thinking about inflation, you can become aware of what different strategies are out there. Maybe there's things that in your 20s, 30s, 40s may not have been the right fit, but you get to this pre-retirement stage of life, 50s, 60s. Now there are different strategies that can be appropriate, can be a fit, and can better position you to be able to mitigate inflation as that time goes by and you go further and further into your retirement journey.
Okay, so I hear you guys saying build a plan, and I know that you know exactly what that means, but if you're watching, maybe like, what is this plan you speak of, guys? So Loren, let's tell people what a retirement plan is.
A retirement plan is, think about all the decisions that you have to make as you enter retirement and then go through retirement that you've probably never really had to make before, right? You need to make a decision on your Social Security, you need to make a decision on what you're going to do from a Medicare standpoint. The Social Security decision is one-time decision. The Medicare decision you have to revisit every year to make sure you're on the right supplemental and drug plan. And then you also have to revisit your legacy plan. Many people we talk to haven't updated their will for probably 30 years. They're talking about how their will still accounts for their minor children and who's going to take care of them once, if they do pass away.
Yeah, very common.
Very common. And then also an investment plan, which is really on the mind of a lot of people today because of the market volatility that people are experiencing. If you're retired and you're drawing $3,000 a month out of your investments and your portfolio is down 30%, that is detrimental, not only when it comes to increase in inflationary time frame, but also just if we were under a normal inflation time frame, that would be detrimental potentially over the long course of the plan. So we have to look at all of those different segments of the decisions you have to make and build that into your plan to make sure that all of those decisions are synced to allow you to accomplish that retirement vision that you had for so long.
And planning is the key word there. We all know failure to plan is planning to fail. And you haven't had to think about or plan for your retirement. We've never had a family come in here and say, well, I want to plan for retiring twice.
Right.
So let's get the first one, just do okay, and then let's nail the second one. So we know that families only want to retire once. You've never had to. So you've got to start now thinking about planning. And it's a big thing, right? It's not just about the investments. It's about all these other 6 components that we focus on. So we help our families. We help you learn more about what you need to be thinking about as you first learn about what it means to have a retirement plan and first start building your retirement plan.
Thank you for watching this clip of Retiring Today, and don't forget to subscribe. If you have questions about your retirement plan, take advantage of the complimentary 15-minute retirement checkup phone call.